fine. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Periscope fam.
Hi there. I hope we're getting a signal. Hey, Nikki. Hi. 374 Mrs. Ship.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Sunday.
How do you do? Hey, J Officer. Hey, Mrs. Ship. Marriage God's Way. Good morning.
I can't see y'all, but she's
Hails
calling
the
y'all
barber.
out.
Welcome. Good morning. Welcome, Naj. Good morning to you
Good morning
guys.
to everybody. Y'all ain't had enough of us yet.
Happy Sunday.
Y'all just was with us last night.
God morning. Good God morning. Louisville Uber. Good morning
All right,
to
Louisville.
you.
My baby's
Is it Louisville or is it Louisville? Smooches, we love you too, Naj.
We love you, girl.
Good morning. We are now wrapping up our weekend. Hey, young baller.
Hey, Dust. What's happening, bro?
Our first of many events is next 21 days. So this weekend, as you all know, that we spent. Oh, well, thank you, marriageforeal. Missed you last night. Was at work. Well, you can go back and watch the replay.
Watch the replay. Still up. It was good, too.
It was. If we must say so ourselves.
If we must say so.
Hey, CK Chops. So, we are headed, it's day 2. We are headed home, and then we're headed to church, and then we're headed to work. Well, Dwayne's headed. Well, thank you, Naj.
Gotta go to work.
And then Dwayne's headed to work, and so we wanted to hop on because we won't be able to be on tonight. So we're gonna hop on real quick and talk about what we learned in the 21 days of marriage, of 21 years of marriage. Sorry, don't slide ourselves.
We earned them years.
We did.
We earned every one of those.
Every one of them days. And so day 2, over the weekend, Dwayne and I were at lunch or something. Oh, we were riding the car. We're riding the car?
Yeah, we were riding in the car.
Oh.
We're on our way to eat.
We're on the way to eat. Good morning to you guys. And we were talking about what is the biggest lesson that we've learned. Well, one of the biggest lessons that we've learned in 21 years of marriage was too much wasted time.
That was my biggest regret. You know, my toy had asked me what had I, learned during the time. We have these deep conversations. Toy like to get deep, y'all.
Wait a minute, y'all.
I like to keep it light. Toy be liking to get deep.
Wait a minute, because I'm a counselor at heart. So yesterday,
I'm a comic book dude. I ain't trying to be deep all the time.
Y'all listen.
I work in death, mayhem, and murder. I ain't trying to be deep all the time.
Listen, y'all. This is an LOL moment. So yesterday, I'm like, because I'm like after 21 years of marriage, you kind of think you know everything, and you kind of think that, you kind of learned each other by now. So yesterday, on the way back from my daughter's game, I was like, babe, let's try something.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to go there, Nikki. Just give me 1 second. I said, let's try something. He's like, what? I said, let's pretend like we're on the first date and we don't know each other. Brother shot it down like, quick, nope, nope, I ain't doing it. Wait a minute. So he gave in. He gave in with a whole attitude, right? He gave in. It was not going well. What did I say? I was like, so, tell me a little about yourself. Nothing. Well, have you been married before? He's like, I met a chick. You got any kids? He's like, I got 4. I was like, oh, well, date's over. But he did play wait a minute, y'all, I got in full character. Right? I can play that all day. He was like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm ready to eat. Anywho, funny, he did learn something. I learned something, and he learned something too in those quick 30 minutes that we did it. He learned about an hour. He learned that my favorite meal, if I could have anything, if it was a deserted island, whatever it was, it would be mashed potatoes. And he was like, mashed potatoes? Oh my gosh. Anywho, so wasted time. We wasted too much time on dumb stuff. We wasted too much time on dumb arguments. We wasted too much time not reconciliating after dumb arguments. Reconciling after dumb arguments. We wasted too much time making plans and not seeing them through. Right. I love mashed potatoes.
We wasted too much time not being focused on what was really important.
Yep.
You know, we were always, you know, because we struggled for so long, not just maritally, but financially, we never took the time that was afforded us and appreciated little things, you know, like walks in the park or things that don't cost money, you know, or a lot of money, you know what I mean? And so we missed a lot of golden moments with each other. And that was my biggest regret. You know, as much as we love our children, and I don't regret any of the time spent with them, I would have loved to have spent more time with her alone, apart from the kids, you know. And so the lesson learned in this is don't waste time. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah.
Do what you can while you can.
Yeah.
You know, finance is not where you want to be, where you can take trips around the world and cruises and, you know, skip off to deserted islands. Okay, that's fine. You know, is the movie theater, do they have a weekday special that costs just $5 a person? You know, what about the ice cream shop down the street that has dollar scoops?
Yeah, some more.
You know, little things that we could have done that we didn't because we were so focused,
caught up
on what we couldn't do.
Yeah.
On what we didn't have. You know what I mean? And we wasted a lot of time in that place. A lot of time in marital Lodi bar.
Yep. We wasted too much time. And so yes, is that with, you know, spending time together. We do like every time we went out, we felt like we were obligated that our kids go.
Yeah.
Like, well, we can't leave the kids home by themselves. So we didn't like really invest in who we were as a couple so much early on. And then, like I said, it was like the petty arguments that you have over just dumb stuff that you may walk around the whole day not talking to each other. Sometimes a couple days not talking to each other that you have. But it's just wasted time when you look back and you on the seasons of your marriage and you've gone through the different seasons and you look how much shorter you could have made the bad seasons and how you could have extended the good seasons had you just set your pride down, had you just set down your ego and all those things and decided that no matter what, like we do now, like, okay, we got too much stuff to do. I mean, to be sitting around not speaking, having whole attitudes, going to bed, not talking. I know you're not supposed to, but we did. Sometimes I feel like it's best not to say anything. Yeah, getting away from your normal task is so important. Yeah,
it's important.
Especially when, like, with some of you all, like, we have, like, really young children. It's very hard to break away with just the two of you. But you have to. You have to invest that time into your marriage. Don't waste it. I know Dwayne spoke about it a few scopes ago, but I'm very conscious that our time with each other on this earth is limited. And not that it's a morbid way of thinking. We could definitely have the next 40, 50 years together. It's still a short amount of time when you think about it. Think about the time you live now and look how fast it's gone. It's such a short amount of time to have taken each other for granted, to not have appreciated each other, to not have loved on each other, to not have pulled all that you could have out of your marriage and given all that you could have given to somebody else or the world by your marriage. So we have decided, you know, some time ago, but even more so now with this many amount of years in, sorry you guys, but we're not wasting time. Whatever the goal and the plan is for your marriage, do it. Get it done. Whatever you desire. Like my husband said something, and I can I say what you said?
Sure.
About romantic.
Sure.
While we were dating each other yesterday for that hour, he says he was a hopeless romantic. I was like, for real? I do not know that about him. How do I know after 21 years that my husband is a hopeless romantic? I did not know that. And I think it kind of took him off guard too, that I didn't know that as well. But I understand that life situations and circumstances have happened that I don't even know. There's something I didn't know that. Like, he's a hope. So I'm sure. Thank you for inviting. Welcome, Ish. Welcome. Whoop, whoop. Welcome to Marriage for Real. We didn't even do our spiel. I'm Dwayne. That's Dwayne.
Yes, I'm Brother D.
And I'm Toy.
Yes.
Aisha Nicole, welcome. And we are Marriage for Real, or M4RL, if you would. So yeah, we wasted so much time just being dumb in our marriage, just not really appreciating each other. And so brother said that he is a hopeless romantic, and sister is excited. Good morning. Is excited about finding that out about him.
And Toy, being the person that she is, finds it hilarious, but never really delved into why she didn't know that. Just the fact that she didn't know it.
Well, okay. Well, why didn't I know that you were a hopeless romantic?
Because I got caught up in a lot of the little things early on. You got to understand, when we started off rocky from jump start. You know what I mean? Rocky from jump start. And sometimes throughout the course of your relationship, certain aspects of yourself you can suppress for fear of heartache, for fear of not having it reciprocated, because of limited resources, and then you start channeling your focus into other areas. Like for me, another thing you guys probably wouldn't know, back when Toy met me, I was an incredible fashionista. I love to dress and shop.
My husband said he was a fashionista.
I was a fashionista.
Babe,
okay?
A man can't say
I don't care. I was there at the mall every pay period. My check lasted 2 days. 2 days. I was broke. Okay? Because I love to dress. I love to be down. And believe it or not, over the course of the years, my kids don't know that about me. They don't see that. They see dad in comic book t-shirts.
You know why? Because every day.
Oh wow. Is that why, Toy? Or is that why?
Why you got a whole attitude right now?
Because you cut me off. Why is because
this is marriage for real.
With limited resources, while she's trying to be funny, I focused on providing for my family.
He did.
I couldn't indulge in things that cost money that I did not have to spend. So I would focus on putting them in nice stuff. And there wasn't enough left for me to get what I wanted, but still having to scratch that shopping itch, I would get things that I could afford that I was interested in.
Yeah, every week my husband's buying socks and drawers.
T-shirts, socks and drawers. Nothing makes you feel like a new man like socks and drawers. If you ain't got money to spend, go to Walmart, get you a fresh pack of socks and drawers. Okay? I'm telling you, you're going to feel like a new person underneath. Believe it. The world won't see it, but you'll know.
Oh, Father. Okay. So, yes. But even so, now that he may have some more expendable cash, he said laughing about that 10-pack.
That 10-pack for $7.99.
The Smith said he just did this at Walmart. His wife could not understand.
She never knew that. Why?
No, Smith said he just did that.
Oh, did really?
His wife did not understand why he wouldn't buy socks and drawers. Yes, when you have small kids, it's the small things that you were trying to provide for your family that matter. But
and you try to hold on to some semblance of who you are. So you do what you can. Socks and drawers. I'm
like, boy, you got about. I'm doing laundry. I'm like, you got about 1,000 pair of drawers. Okay, this is Marriage for Real. Anywho.
What's with the anywho?
So yeah, don't waste time with each other
on
little stuff that don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you need to treat yourself to some nicer undies. I understand that.
Yeah.
Like, babe, what's some of the dumbest arguments we had about who was right, who had the last word? Just dumb stuff, like just dumb stuff arguments that we had that lasted way longer than they should have, when we could have just have shut it down, not gave the enemy so much room in our marriage. Ooh, that's a big one. Don't give the enemy room in your marriage. Like, he waits for opportunities. He's an opportunist, and he will use those opportunities at the right time to help drive the wedge between you and your husband. So that's the scope for today. Our lesson for today that we've learned in 21 years, he said, I bought the $13 for 2-pack, and it was a splurge. Y'all, Dwayne's favorite store became Ross. I'm like, boy, if you go to Ross one more time.
Ross for less. I'm telling you.
One more time.
That's my spot. Got my kids hooked on Ross. College kids hooked on Ross. You get Nike up, Adidas up. It's discontinued from last year, but they don't know that.
Oh, thank you, Agape. Hey, our youngest supporter.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you. Marshall's is better. I agree.
I like Ross's.
You know what? Because
Marshall's is good for your I like it for my semi-casual stuff. You know,
he's a laugh about TJ Maxx.
You know, but I like Ross's for like my, you know, because, you know, we still play ball, and, you know, my kids are athletes, and we get all our Nike gear and stuff from there. You know, and me, I'm not into paying $200-$300 for a pair of shoes. So whenever I need a new pair of sneaks, I go up to Ross and $40-$50 for a pair, like the Jordans I got on right now.
Yeah, Nikki, I don't have patience for Ross.
You know,
I like to go in, be able to shop. Yeah, I love home goods. Home goods, you can't buy clothes, but you can buy some nice stuff for the house. Oh, Claudette, your husband likes Ross too, huh? He said he goes to Champs. Young Bella, our daughter works at Champs, so she got that fat discount week, and he's excited about it.
Yes. But anyway, don't waste unnecessary time, people. Seriously. Keep your eyes on the goal and the mission. The mission should always be each other.
He said he go to Burlington when he gets his taxes.
The mission should always be one another. Always be one another. Okay?
Yes.
Don't lose sight of that. Finance is not where you want them to be. Do what you can with what you can.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's something, me and my wife, we believe it or not, though we don't like the financial desert, okay, that we were in, some of our fondest memories were when we were able to break away from the situation.
Yep.
And like we remember when we were watching television once in our studio apartment with our babies crawling around with the roaches. Okay. And we were broke.
The apartment came with roaches, y'all.
The apartment came with roaches. And we were broke as a joke and not half as funny. And when the McDonald's commercial came on, we were watching on my little 13-inch color TV that was given to me from graduation from high school as a present. It was the only TV we had, 13-inch tube TV. McDonald's comes on, and we were so serious.
This was a
serious declaration. Babe, one day we'll be able to afford a hamburger.
Y'all, that is no joke.
That is no joke.
We were like broke. A burger was a splurge. And you look at the fullness and the faithfulness of God, and just as to remind you, this is a good Sunday. Oh man, we're about to freeze. This is a good Sunday message, real quick, is that this too shall pass. Okay? So we at, was it 19 years ago, were watching television on his 13-inch television and saying, one day we are going to be able to buy a Big Mac, right? Because that was the McDonald's commercial that we was watching.
Yep. And back then it was $1 and some change.
Yeah, right? You will come out, Agape.
You will come out.
Okay, you will come out. This past weekend, we ate at Michael Jordan Steakhouse twice this past weekend, right?
And guess what we had?
We had burgers.
Gourmet burgers.
We had gourmet burgers this weekend at Michael Jordan Steakhouse. And so, it is this season.
Won't even eat at McDonald's.
Right. This season, well, I will. Dwayne, like, I ain't eating no McDonald's.
No, I'm not a big McDonald's. I like their tea, though.
the season that you are in, if you are in a financial desert, you have to know that it will, I know, right? This will pass. But Jungbala, the burger at Michael Jordan Steakhouse, it is the bomb.com. Like, we got a well done burger and it was so juicy. It was wonderful. Yeah. Anyhow, the season that you're in, if it's a financial desert, you have to believe.
Whatever it is.
The Agape was saying she's in the financial desert. I was saying it.
Financial desert, emotional desert, whatever it is.
You coming out. This situation.
Declare it. Speak it.
Is only temporary. And even when people would tell us, oh, declare that declare that you're coming out. Just as seasons change, your season's going to change. It's inevitable that it will change. But I can tell you, out of the season that we just came out of that was tough, I mean financially tough, going from 6 figures to no figures, tough. Not like we ain't had nothing, so we not really don't know what that fall looked like. I'm talking about anywho, right. Talking about 6 figures to no figures tough. I learned in that season that this one thing applies to every area of your life. When you despise your situation so much, you will never go back to it. You have to get to a point to where you despise that thing.
And you will do whatever it takes to get out.
That you will do whatever it takes to get out of it. Now, you could be sitting in your season of drought, and it could be a season of perfecting for you. It could be a season that God has you in because of a place that He's trying to take you to. And He has to prepare you for that place. So it could be a place of perfection.
Let me break in because you're running down. Miles Monroe said something very powerful.
Shut me down, y'all.
I had to shut her down because
I was going somewhere with that.
But you kept going around in circles.
No, not true.
Like 4 times.
Anywho, go ahead.
Anyway, Miles Monroe, the late great Miles Monroe, said something very powerful, and it really helped put things.
He sure did cut me off.
I'm sorry, but
because he had a thought he wanted to get out.
Hey, I had sympathy for like 5 minutes.
Go ahead.
Like 5 minutes.
Go.
Miles Monroe said something very powerful. He said, before every promotion, naturally so, whether you're working or whatever, it all is preceded with a crisis and how you handle it. If you look at the job market, if you're working for someplace, many times promotion comes from the person who handled a crisis and got through it and settled it and resolved it. If you're in that crisis situation, that desert, it can be, to piggyback on what Joy says, the Lord's proving time for you. Okay? The Lord's proving time.
You just Kanye'd me.
I'm telling y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. When we be scoping half the time, I have to put a clock on her.
Wait a minute, Dwayne, they are not happy that you cut me off.
I'm sorry. All right, go ahead, because you playing me. I'm playing me. I'm the villain now. Oh my gosh. Remember when we were with our kids, she said I always come out smelling like a rose.
Always come out smelling like roses.
She come out smelling like a rose. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm going with that Kanye.
I'm gonna be recording on the sly one day, and y'all gonna see how Sister Toy really is.
I'm just
like to live, like what it is to live.
Now he mad. Now you know what?
I'm not mad.
It's so funny.
I'm not mad.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Like in our house.
She thinks I come out smell like a rose with our kids.
Babe, drive. So it's so funny. In our house, my husband does not. You will not win the argument with him because.
Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
Wait a minute. Let me.
Oh my gosh!
Let me finish.
This is Marriage for Real, y'all. Oh my gosh! She's always got. I concede 99.9% of the time. Seriously, right. She got to have the last word. She got to have it. She is not going to be outdone. Oh my gosh! You are a trip.
So funny. House and there's an argument going on and the argument goes like south. Someone will thank you. Someone will bust out and say, shots fired. That means the argument has just gone to another level.
Take cover, shots fired.
That's true, Naj. We gotta have. But you're right. I was in a vein of thought, and he knows that if I don't get it out, if I don't get it out, I will forget. I will forget what I'm about to say. So, and I think I have.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You were talking about the season of drought. God's perfecting for people.
Okay.
That's what got me to miles with the road.
Okay, so let me see if I can remember this thought. Come on, Holy Ghost, come on.
Cover it.
Okay. All right. All right. So, when you're in your season of drought, it could be just God perfecting you in that season, and it could be just a plan for you. But you have to despise that season so much that you'll never go back there. And that's what I think that this past season was for us. It was perfecting. It was a perfecting season for us.
And it hurt.
It was painful.
Oh my God.
Painful season. But we have determined and set things in motion that we will never go back to that place again. And had it not been for that season, y'all, I kid you not, there would be no marriage for real.
That's true.
It would not be. So many things are birthed, and we know it. So many things are birthed out of your pain because it causes you to reach into places to survive that you've never been before. We were sitting down talking, and Dwayne was having a Lodi bar day. Lodi bar day.
I was in the pit.
And so I was trying to figure out, as a wise woman, and not too far from that pit myself, thinking about what can I do right now to help encourage him and to bring him out. I said, babe, let's do a Periscope. And he was like, Periscope about what? I'm like, well, the only thing I've been the most successful at is parenting and marriage. We could talk about being married. Our first scope, y'all, was talking about the infidelity in our marriage. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
But that birthed marriage for real, and so many things have come out of our season. So you're going to go through growing pains. This is just growing pains. It is painful to grow, but it's necessary. It's necessary to take you to your next place.
Preach, baby.
The Smith, do it. Periscope.
Go ahead. Do it.
Periscope.
Do it.
Why not?
What you waiting for?
Why not?
You got that.
We think that we don't have anything to say, or that we don't have anything to offer other people. But the scripture tells us, think it not strange when the things that you're going through, because these same things are being accomplished in your brethren. Meaning you're not going through this thing by yourself. It looks like you're going through this thing by yourself because Facebook and social media and everybody puts on fronts.
Yep.
You right, Naj. Everybody puts on fronts and acts like everything is well.
They show you what they want you to see.
Everything ain't well.
Everything's not well.
It's not. Everything is not well in everybody's house. Everybody has a testimony and something to tell. The problem is that they want you to think that it's all is good. They in bondage, and them refusing to talk about what they going through is keeping you in bondage. You may be holding somebody's deliverance, refusing to open your mouth. You may be holding your own deliverance by refusing to open your mouth. The word tells us that in the Bible, sorry y'all, that they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the words of their testimonies. You're being held hostage. The enemy's holding you hostage because you're still walking in the shame of your testimony, of the things that you've endured. But you might just have the keys to set somebody free. You might just have the keys of somebody's deliverance, and you're refusing to talk about it. You want to jump in there, babe?
I got nothing. That was good.
You was right, Naj. I have to give him an opportunity to speak.
So,
Mr. Smith, the Smith, hop on Periscope.
Sure.
He said, y'all gonna see me on washing dishes. And that's a ministry in itself to see a man washing dishes, because some men don't think that they need to wash dishes.
Oh, really?
But he does wash dishes.
Really?
Babe, for a long time, though, you didn't wash dishes.
No, not when I'm working 6 days a week.
You
all at home.
You're like, I got kids for that.
No, that's right. No.
Babe, I remember you once saying, my dad didn't wash dishes. I ain't washing dishes neither.
You got that right. You got that right. Shoot.
Chris said shots fired.
You got that right. No apologies there. But I was washing.
But he washes dishes now. He does.
Even now, if I'm off or I come off. But when I wasn't, let me tell you something though. When I was not working and I was at home,
yeah,
I was heavy around the house. I had to feel productive.
Yeah,
I feel that everybody plays their part. You know, especially in the household. You know what I mean? And so, if somebody's at home and they've been afforded the entire day, do something around the house. If somebody else is working and bringing in and you know, making provisions, this is a team effort. You know what I mean? This whole relationship thing is a team effort, y'all. It really is. You know, no one should be carrying the bulk of anything. All right?
He said, I do both, and he feels slighted.
He said what?
He does both. He works and he cleans in the house. He feels slighted.
Because he does both.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as well you should. As well you should. You're entitled to feel that way.
But you know
guess what? Some conversation should be
That's
had.
what I was about to say. Have a conversation.
Yeah. Don't sit on it. Because that's how the devil comes in and brings division.
And don't have the conversation like...
In anger. Actually have the conversation when you're kind of removed from that particular situation.
Yeah.
You know, that's the best time to have that conversation. Not when you're actually washing the dishes.
Mad about it.
Or you're walking past a kitchen full of dishes.
Yeah.
And somebody's sitting on their butt with a remote control in their hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not a good time to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Because you're knee deep in that experience right then and there. But if you guys are at the store or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, talk when you're in a happy moment.
Talk when you're in a positive moment.
And just talk about how you feel. That's about it. And it may be like, you know what? Say, you know what? He said conversation may have lots with. He may have a lot. He's had the conversation. So you know what? Then what y'all may need to do is have a schedule of who does dishes.
That's it. It's that simple.
That take the argument out of a whole lot of things. Yeah. Have a schedule on who does dishes. What day did you want?
Babe, what day you want? What days you want?
Yep.
There's 7 days in the week. How are we gonna make this work? We can eat out one of those.
Yep.
Let's split it up half and half. I mean, make it work. Whatever works for you guys, make it work.
Because it's important that in every marriage, he said, try that. What I would do, this is what a woman, this is what I would do as a woman. That's what I told my kids the other day. My kids, not talking to Dwayne, but I was talking to my kids. Fine, y'all don't want to clean, then this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into each of y'all accounts, and I'm going to take money out of it, and I'm going to pay Ziggy, which is the house cleaner, to come and clean up. How about that?
She did it.
How would you like? So that's what we're going to do. We're either going to pay somebody to come and clean up because I can't do this all by myself, or you're going to clean up. They didn't want that money coming out their pocket. So, as a woman, I would do two things. I know you're not a woman. I will go on strike. You're going to know what that feel like.
Oh, yeah. Because it starts stinking real quick.
Right. So, y'all ain't going to do dishes. And I know that sounds so petty. Right? But there's some things that somebody else in that house likes to be done too, and they not doing it. Then I ain't going to do it. So we're going to figure out what we're going to eat off. We're going to be eating off paper plates for the rest of the year. If y'all expected me to do some dishes. Yeah, treat yourself. Yeah. But we had in our better days, we had a wonderful cleaning company that would come and do dishes. Not do dishes, would come and clean. Yeah, that's a great idea. If they don't want to clean,
hey, it's more than one way to skin a cat.
Then start taking money and pay for somebody to come and clean. They gonna feel dumb. Like, why am I paying $100? The Smith.
The Smith?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Pay somebody to come out and do it. There's sometimes you have to figure out in your marriage how to keep your marriage sane, right?
We're home now.
Yeah,
just
we're
so you
home.
guys know, that's why I'm looking. I'm not driving like this.
To keep your marriage sane, there's some things that you have to figure out. If cleaning is a hard issue for y'all, then find a service that's really not that expensive.
Yeah,
you really could.
They're everywhere, and it's a truth.
Look on Groupon.
Yeah.
Look on Groupon, or you may have to have somebody come in and clean like once a month. And y'all just do maintenance.
But that feeling slighted, that's not a little thing. You know,
Yeah.
I appreciate you using the word slighted because it's such a soft and tender word.
Yeah.
That is akin to resentment. Okay, like dishes, like someone feeling like the other one's not pulling their weight in a certain area. So yeah, have those conversations. Don't sit on it.
She said, after that, great put out. I'm getting a server to come enhance my space. Get it done, Naj. Get it done. I'm gonna tell you what.